As you guys know, Turbo is one of my most bullish meme coin plays for 2024 and 2025, and in this video I will talk about why Turbo is so bullish, what are the short-term and long-term price potential possibilities, and why I think this coin will outperform a majority of the markets. As you can see right here, the current total crypto market cap is 2.34 trillion, right? This is the total market cap for all coins, including Bitcoin, meme coins, everything. And I believe in the peak of the bull run, we're going to see an $8 trillion market cap, and the total meme coin market cap is 51 billion. And I believe we will most likely do at least a 10x to a $500 billion meme coin market cap. Now, why do I say this? Why is this important? Well, this leads us into our long-term Turbo price predictions, right? This chart I've made right here shows the long-term price potential of Turbo relative to its ranking spot within the top meme coins in crypto. So looking at the Turbo meme coin rankings, right, if Turbo were to hit a top 3 meme coin market cap, it would hit a market cap of around 50 billion, and I'm basing this off of the current rankings. So right now the number 3 spot is going to be Pepe at $5 billion market cap, and then that is 1/10 of the 50 billion total market cap right now. So I'm basically basing these predictions off of the current ratios that we see in the markets. So this $50 billion market cap is assuming that we do hit this $500 billion total meme coin market cap. So if we go a little bit below that or we go a little bit above that, then you can adjust these numbers accordingly. But this is assuming we hit this $500 billion market cap number. So that would put Turbo at $50 billion and a price of 78 cents, right? And that would be 127x from today's price of basically a little bit more than half a penny. And if we go down the list, right, you can see the top 5 meme coin ranking. If Turbo would hit a top 7, a top 10, a top 15, and you can see the market cap numbers accordingly. So top 5 meme coin, right, I think Turbo is aiming for. I think it can definitely hit a top 5 to top 7 meme coin spot. If you look at the market right now, you see that that number 5 spot is being held currently by Bonk. Number 7 is by Brett, right? I think Turbo right now is actually at the number 15th spot for meme coins, and I believe it is going to climb up the rankings, right? And even let's say if Turbo stayed at the number 15th spot, right? So number 15th meme coin, it would still hit a market cap, according to this, of $4 billion, and it would put a price of Turbo at 6 cents with a 10x price potential from today's price, right? That is a lot of price potential, considering the fact that this is basically the worst case scenario. If we go to top 10, you can see a $7 billion market cap would put Turbo at 11 cents, which is an 18x return from today's price. This chart is just meant to show you that the long-term price potential of Turbo is very good, and there is a lot of good risk to reward in this coin. You can see right now it's currently ranked at 15, and like I said before, I expect this to keep climbing up, right? Turbo is an Ethereum backed coin, and Ethereum is going to be a major player in this bull run. I think all Ethereum memes are going to do exponentially well. I think anywhere from a $10 billion to a $20 billion market cap for Turbo is actually quite conservative. The long-term price potential for Turbo is definitely very good. Now, let's look at the short-term price for Turbo. Looking at the daily chart, we can see that in my last video, I outlined a short-term price target for Turbo at about 0.012 to 0.02. So anywhere from 1 cent to 2 cents is where I believe the next kind of leg up is going to land Turbo. And I said in that video that we needed to break this all-time high, right? This all-time high of about 0.009. That is kind of where we topped off in that last leg up, and we've been consolidating ever since. And right now, a couple of days ago, we actually did have that giant rally, right, all the way up to about almost 0.008. So we got very close to that all-time high. But since then, we've kind of trickled down a little bit as the market has kind of slowed down a little bit after Bitcoin had that massive, recovery rally. So right now, it looks like we might actually head back down to this 0.004 consolidation zone, right? It's all going to depend on what Bitcoin does. I say that in every single video, right? Don't get too caught up on the short term, right? We can make short-term price predictions all we want, but if you understand patience and if you have patience, then the long term is what you're seeking, right? You don't want to get too caught up in the short term. It doesn't really matter where Turbo is at right now, because if you have a long-term vision, then you know that this coin is going to do many X's in the future, as I outlined in this chart, right? These are conservative price predictions, in my opinion. I could see Turbo very well hitting $1 if we get a super bull run, if Turbo becomes a top 3 meme coin, if this market cap becomes a lot higher, right? If this is actually 700 billion, 800 billion, then I could easily see Turbo hitting $1, right? That could totally happen. Is it very likely? Probably not, but it's possible. And a lot of this also depends on what Bitcoin does, right? So right now, looking at the chart of Bitcoin, it looks like we are at 65,000, almost 66,000. You can see we kind of rallied all the way to 68, and then we've kind of consolidated ever since. And as I said before in my last video, right, we need to break out of this all-time high channel. So basically 70, 72, 73,000, that is where we need to break out of, because we've been kind of in this channel for months now, right? Ever since basically early March. March, April, May, June, July, 5 months, we've basically been consolidating in this channel in that, $55 to $73,000 range for Bitcoin. It's kind of boring. It's kind of boring price action, and because of this, a lot of your altcoins are suffering. But make sure to be patient. Patience always wins at the end. We are nowhere near the all-time high for Bitcoin and for your altcoins, right? It's just looking at the total crypto market cap, you can see we are still teetering near all-time highs at about 2.3 trillion. This is the total market cap, right, including Bitcoin and all of your altcoins. And you can see this price target all the way up here at about 6 trillion to 8 trillion is where I believe we will ultimately land when things are said and done. I believe maybe it's December 2024, or maybe it's July 2025. Whenever we get that peak of the bull run for crypto, we are going to see a 7, 8, maybe even $9 trillion market cap for your total crypto market cap. And when that happens, this total crypto altcoin market cap is going to go up as well. And for Turbo, that means that these price predictions are going to start happening once we do see Bitcoin start topping off, and once we do see a lot of that money start flowing into your altcoins, right? So whenever Bitcoin tops off, you see a lot of people sell Bitcoin and then chase these altcoin pumps. At that point in time, Turbo will most likely is going to be a lot higher than it is now, but that's when that last pump happens. So maybe let's say it's December, right? Bitcoin tops off and starts kind of trickling down. A lot of money is flowing in. At that point, Turbo is probably already at maybe like 2 cents or something. And then that last leg up is when Turbo actually, hits the boosters and goes to maybe 6 cents or 11 cents or 20 cents or 31 cents, wherever the top of Turbo is going to be. That is when Turbo finally hits its peak. I feel like I say this in all of my videos, but this chart gives you a very good idea of when that could potentially happen. If we actually just go to the weekly chart, you can see, right, every single time Bitcoin dominance kind of teeters off, that is actually when we see altcoin season begin. So it happened in 2017, happened in 2021, and it's going to happen again in 2024 or 2025, right? Who knows? But whenever we see this happen, Bitcoin dominance start this massive fall off, this range, right? This range is going to be where altcoin season begins. I don't know when it's going to be, but whenever that happens, that's when you're going to see meme coins like Turbo absolutely take off, right? This thing could go from maybe a penny to 11 cents in the span of maybe like a couple of weeks, right? That is how crazy things are going to get, right? You're going to see coins do 100%, 200% gains in a single day. And that's not even going to be the top gainer of the day, right? There's going to be coins that do 300%, 400% in one single day, right? Full meme coin season, full altcoin season is going to be absolutely crazy, and I hope all of you are going to join me for the ride. That's going to be it for the video today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what other coins you want to see me make videos on, and let me know if you guys like this new kind of style of price prediction where I kind of show the market cap predictions and then show the rankings and and the price predictions, right? I think this is laid out pretty well, but I want to hear your opinions as well. So let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one.